Welcome back, my dear airdrop hunters. This is obviously your favorite airdrop expert, Light here, and today we are going to be diving into the best crypto airdrops for the month of February. And I know it's still January, but the thing is that there are so many things going on right now that are time sensitive that we have to talk about them right now, or otherwise you guys are going to be missing out on these big drops. And yes, there are going to be drops that you're going to be missing out on this season. Don't be disencouraged by that, because that's going to be happening to everybody, because there's going to be so many drops happening in this season. And I first just want to say a quick note on the IBC ecosystem. I've said this, a million times before. You have to stake to get these stake drops, and there's been so many of them happening right now. We just had the source airdrop happening a couple of days ago. Check out your source balance on Kepler and see if you actually got the drop. And then there's obviously Cosmos, Injective, Kujira, and Celestia, and Osmosis, which I would basically stake like $50 to each minimum. And you're going to be getting a lot of drops going on, but you have to start staking right now. And obviously there's liquid stakings going on Kujira and Injective and Celestia. And we have covered those on their individual videos, but this is kind of the season of the Cosmos chain. There's going to be a lot of IBC drops like Dimension and Saga. And those are going to be big things happening, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot more announcements coming out in this January. And just a reminder, I have done a bit of an update on the actual ultimate spreadsheet. So some people were asking like, well, we need to kind of know like what things are free to farm. And right now I've added out this cost tab to all of these, and it will say free, or it will say gas, meaning that there will be gas fees to basically participate, but not exactly like anything beyond the gas. But yes, now you can have and see like certain free and gas tabs listed here, and maybe we're going to be adding some dollar sums there in the future as well. We got to think about that. But let's get started with the first drop here, Smart Layer. And this is a project that has over 100,000 followers on Twitter. It's actually a pretty impressive NFT style project. And they have currently a social media task going on. Very good one, very easy one to do. And yes, you need to do a bit of a gas fee, I believe. Or it was a sign up, I don't remember anymore. To basically do this mint pass. And just like, you need to log in with your Google account, join your Discord, follow Twitter. You can invite friends and make a tweet. And these will all get you points. And these points will tally up into the actual reward. There are a couple of extra things you can do here to garner more points. These smart cats are like 0.09 Matic, so they are in cents. So basically those are ways to gain up more on points on this one. But Smart Layer is actually very promising and high quality NFT project. So I really recommend actually grinding out this one because it's very easy to do. So this is going to be another one that is going to be going on. I think this started a couple of days ago, so you're very early on this as of right now. Then we have Rabbit Hole, and they just announced in a tweet just recently that they just got a big chunk of Optimism tokens, and those are going to be distributed to the people who have been active on the platform. We have done an individual review on Rabbit Hole before. I've talked about that they might do their own airdrop at some point as well, because they do have this power score here. They have their NFT rewards, which they are basically giving out by completing these quests. You can even deploy your own quests on the platform and get rewards from that. It's not going to be very lucrative, but it's not a way to gain points. And there are a lot of different things here on Arbitrum's chain and zkSync, for example, which are great for farming out transactions on zkSync era, because that timestamp hasn't been necessarily taken yet for the zkSync era blockchain. So this is another one that I really recommend doing as of right now. Then we have Zion, and this is a new layer 1 blockchain, new technology, and we're probably going to be doing another individual video on this as I get to research it a bit more. Currently they have this campaign going on, just simple, doing an account by signing up with your Twitter, linking your Discord, and basically that's it. And there are referral systems right now going on where you can join in. And then there's like stats, how many interactions you have done. And then there's like a leaderboard, and there's going to be like minting different things going on. So here I have my rank and etc. And it seems that there's a lot of people who already have gained quite a ton of referrals in the system. So good for them. And there's probably going to be a lot more quests added on down the line. So this is one of those like voyage type of things which are going to be going for multi-week. And I'm actually looking very promising on Zion. There might be projects, by the way, with a similar name. So just so you know. And moving on, we had just announcement roughly 3 hours ago that Solana is doing another phone. It's not going to be called Saga. It's going to be called something else. They haven't probably thought about the name, and the pre-orders have started. There is going to be a max supply of 100K. The Saga phones are already sold out. There's 20,000 of them. I obviously bought one. I'm going to review it soon. But I can tell you already that the airdrops that I've received on the phone so far in less than 2 weeks, and there's a lot of airdrops going to be coming in the upcoming days and weeks and months, it has already paid off, the phone itself. So right now I have paid off the cost of the phone, and right now I'm just getting extra tokens basically by having the Genesis NFT, and obviously a lot of meme coins are being dropped, and there's obviously other utilities. It's an Android phone, you can use it to mine and different things like that. And there's going to be a referral program on this phone number 2. There's going to be sponsorships coming from Phantom, Drips, Magic Eden, Soulflare, Tensors, and Backpack. That's very interesting given to the fact that all of these might be doing their tokens soon. So it's very interesting that these 6 are all aboard, which none of them have their tokens yet. So that's very interesting. Only downside to this one is that it's going to be shipped in next year. However, when you buy the phone, it's $450. Remember, I paid like more like $800 after taxes, so the Saga phone was more expensive. This is going to be, I believe, either an equal phone in its specs or better, okay? So pretty good phone. And there's likely going to be 100% some drops going to be given into these people. That's why I aped in, and it's going to be shipped in 2025. But when you sign up, you are actually connecting your Solana address, so you might be actually getting drops prior to this campaign. Before you get your phone, you might be already getting these drops. So that's pretty cool. And once again, max supply 100K, and after that, there's not going to be any more phones. Another blockchain that's been gaining some numbers is Barachain. They have started out a Galaxy projects, and they have testnet going on. This is free to do, free to interact with, and there's many of these new chains. And Barachain, we're going to be doing a dedicated video on hopefully next week. And this is another one that is very easy to do. Tasks, and you just interact with the wallet and blah blah blah, and you just get the points. And I'm going to be going into more of the criteria in the individual video, but this is another one that I really recommend doing because it's going to be one of these hybrid IBC/EVM chains, so it's kind of very unique in that sense. Then there we have the Supra. We have talked about this on multiple weeks and months, and now we basically have kind of like a confirmation that this is going to be finally ending in January, because the token generation event is going to be taking place in February. So this airdrop is very important because it's one of the only oracles that are going on right now. They have raised over, millions of dollars of money, and so many partners in 40 different EVM chains available on their ecosystem. So this is going to be big, and it's free to grind, but you need to do KYC. You need to do KYC in order to get participated, and you're not going to be getting as many points as the people who entered in the very beginning. But I'm just saying that, you don't want to miss out on this. It's hard to evaluate the price of it, but it's going to be at least $40 for the base value, and it then can go up to much, much more beyond that, given to the fact that Oracle products are kind of a scarce thing, and this is kind of like a more improved version of Chainlink, so it's big potential here. Moving on, we have ICE. We have mentioned this in a previous video. This is kind of like MineP, but more advanced and better app and less shitty stuff, and it's actually launching, in matter of fact, in 3 days. In OKX, that's when the trading is going to be starting, and it's not too late to start grinding because ICE is going to be going on for millions and millions of years, because there's going to be like a halving happening after they get 1 million users or something like that. I don't remember the exact date or the number, the milestone that they needed to be changed, but we are close to that. I believe it's in March. So right now you can still farm it, and you can farm it in the for the long term. And I'm saying that right now you're going to be getting the better, higher rate than you would if you would start in March. And you have the opportunity to sell immediately on the 19th, even though it's a couple of days until the 19th. But it's going to be an interesting project, and it's going to be getting listed on many places already. So not too late to jump onto this one. Then we have NCoin. This launched like 8 days ago, and this is an application on Telegram, and you only can run it on your phone. You can like do referral links and stuff like that on your desktop version, but it's basically this like a tapping app. You tap, you keep tapping, and you get like more coins. And there's like a referral scheme, auto clickers, and it's like very interesting model. You can join squads. At some point we are going to be having our own squad if I get the squad system actually working. And you're kind of early on this. You are early on this because there's, like I said, it's been only around for a week. And Telegram's ecosystem is starting to blow up, and there's going to be more people, you know, getting towards doing meme coins and stuff like that. And it's a great introduction into the Telegram ecosystem. So this is also free to do 100%, and it's easy to grind on a phone when you're a bus and in school or whatever. And it has that auto clicker thing, so you don't need to be pushing out and, you know, tapping the app all the fucking time. But it's another one that I wouldn't like sleep on, because you have the opportunity to be very early on this project. Then we have the Magic Store. We featured this not too long ago, and you know, this was a project that already has now released their first initial token. So when you go into Karma and Rewards, you can see your daily rewards and total balance. I got like 20 of these, or was it $12, which I redeemed yesterday, and you get a free upgrade also right now if you're going to be signing up earlier. Multitude of different social media tasks that you can basically do to get these karma, and these karma basically are going to be giving you then qualified into a rate of SQR, the Square tokens, and you can also invite friends to the program to basically earn. So this is one of those social media things which are going to be basically rewarding you instantly by doing things like voting on things and interacting with dApps, and you know, there's even airdrop quests here, and here you can get like free USDT and etc. So basically do not sleep on this one either. Then we have a very promising NFT project which is launching tomorrow, that is 17th of January, called Nifty Island. This is a game, and there's going to be a lot of different quests that you can do, which are going to be giving you, I believe, NFT rewards and token rewards. This has integrated a lot of like prominent NFTs, like ones that I own, Utes and Clonix, for example, and you're able to play as your NFT inside the game, so that's pretty based. And so this is going to be very, very, very interesting, and I might stream this tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to be seeing a lot more about what are these rewards exactly going to be. It's probably going to be free to play though, so you don't have to worry about being to pay. Maybe there's some gas fee attached, but it's going to be interesting, and I'm going to be keeping my eyes on it. And as I said, we might be streaming this tomorrow and see what it's basically all about. And then we have our second last drop here. We have Zerius, and this basically allows you to mint NFTs and send them via layer 0. So this is going to be a criteria for a layer 0 airdrop, which is going to be a very cheap way to interact. So the thing I recommend doing is interacting with base blockchain, because the fees there are actually very, very low. So let me change mint here, sorry, to base, and let me try to mint here. Okay, I can't get it to work it on this browser. And once you have minted out the token, then you are able to, it will appear here, and then you are able to basically send it between all of these EVM chains. And there are things like Scroll, Zora, Nova, which you can grind, Polygon ZK EVM, Mantle, Linea. So very easy way to basically farm out. There's going to be a refuel system also here, which you want to leverage, allows you to kind of hustle with ease. And then there's a referral program as well in case you want to farm out some referrals. But you know, these NFT bridging things, there's not that many of them actually right now. So you're going to be participating in the layer 0 airdrop plus Zerius' own potential airdrop down the line. And you might get some extra ETH by referring your friends also to this thing. And the very last thing on this list is called FarQuest. This is part of the Farcaster ecosystem, which has raised a lot of money. I guess it's kind of like Lens protocol style of like social media thing, really big one, and we have to probably do almost an independent video on it because it's so large. And this is a place where you can basically claim a free handle on Ethereum, or you can pay like, was it $2 on Optimism, and you can get your own handle. And then there are a lot of different things. There's the actual price, and you can buy like extra storage here. And there's going to be like a social media thing. Vitalik is apparently on this platform as well. And you can, by tweeting, get your own first NFT on the platform. And there are a lot of different quests and, you know, different applications that go into this whole thing. It's kind of Lens Protocol in that sense, that it's one thing that there's a lot of different things built around it. There's the FAR market, there's the FAR school, and then there's the FARcaster. So there's a lot of things around this, and this is something I definitely recommend actually interacting with. So guys, this is not a one that you don't want to miss on. Now, that's pretty much what I have to share for you guys. Check out the last month's, or the January issue, because that's still relevant. It has still airdrops that are going on, and obviously all of these chain-specific airdrop guides we have done, a lot of them are still ongoing, and obviously you can find a lot more of stuff in the spreadsheet, which I try to update on a daily basis. So a lot of drops to do, free ones, test nets, yield farming, and deposits, and you name it, basically everything for everyone. And I will be ending this video right now. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and join the Telegram and Discord if you want to be up to date with every single big airdrop that's going to be happening, guys, because this is going to be a major thing. Thanks for watching. I will be seeing you in the next video.